Hollywood is the land of glamour and dreams, but it also has a dark side. There are many unsolved mysteries involving famous stars, some of which are truly bizarre. Hollywood is a place where dreams come true, but it's also a place where secrets are kept. In this video, we will explore the top 5 unsolved mysteries involving famous stars. These are cases that have baffled investigators and fascinated the public alike. Mystery number 1. Death of Brittany Murphy.
As far as having a New Year's resolution, I'd love to have a child next year.
Brittany Murphy was a young and talented actress with a bright future ahead of her. But in 2009, at the age of just 32, she died suddenly and unexpectedly. Her death was ruled an accident, but there are many unanswered questions surrounding her death, leading to many conspiracy theories. On December 20, 2009, Brittany Murphy was found unresponsive in the bathroom of her home in Los Angeles. She was pronounced dead at a nearby hospital. The official cause of death was pneumonia and anemia with multiple drug intoxication as a contributing factor. Murphy had been taking a number of medications at the time of her death, including over-the-counter cold and flu medications, as well as prescription painkillers and antidepressants. Murphy's husband, Simon Monjack, was found dead in the same home just 5 months later. His death was also ruled an accident, with the same cause of death as Murphy's. Despite the official rulings of accidental death, there are many theories about what really happened to Brittany Murphy. Some believe that she was murdered, while others believe that she died of a drug overdose or suicide. One of the most popular theories is that Murphy was murdered by her husband, Simon Monjack. Monjack had a history of drug abuse and financial problems, and he was reportedly struggling to cope with Murphy's success. He was also known to be controlling and manipulative. It is also possible that Murphy died of suicide. She had been struggling with depression and anxiety in the months leading up to her death. Mystery number 2. The benzodiazepine effect on Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was one of the most iconic and influential entertainers of all time, but his death in 2009 at the age of 50 remains an unsolved mystery. The official cause of death was ruled to be acute propofol intoxication and benzodiazepine effects, but there are many unanswered questions surrounding the circumstances of his death. On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson was found unconscious in his bedroom by his personal physician, Conrad Murray. Murray called 911, but paramedics were unable to revive Jackson. He was pronounced dead at Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center at 2:26 p.m. An autopsy was performed on Jackson's body on June 26, 2009. The official cause of death was ruled to be acute propofol intoxication and benzodiazepine effects. Murray was later charged with involuntary manslaughter in Jackson's death. He was convicted and sentenced to 4 years in prison. However, he was released after serving 2 years. There are many unanswered questions surrounding the death of Michael Jackson. Why was Michael Jackson taking propofol at home? Who administered the propofol to Michael Jackson? What was the role of Conrad Murray in Michael Jackson's death? Were there any other factors that contributed to Michael Jackson's death? These are some questions, but there are no answers. Mystery number 3. Alcohol poisoning of Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse was a Grammy-winning singer who died of alcohol poisoning in 2011. Her death was a tragedy, and it remains a mystery why she turned to alcohol. Amy Winehouse was born in London, England. In 1983, she began singing and writing songs at a young age. In 2003, she released her debut album, Frank, which was a critical and commercial success. Frank won the Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album in 2004. Winehouse began struggling with addiction in her early 20s. She was addicted to alcohol, drugs, and self-harm. Her addiction problems were well known to the public, and she was often photographed and filmed looking disheveled and intoxicated. On July 23, 2011, Amy Winehouse was found dead in her home in Camden, London. She was 27 years old. The cause of death was alcohol poisoning. Amy Winehouse's death was a tragedy, and it remains a mystery. She was a talented singer and songwriter, and she had a bright future ahead of her. However, her addiction problems ultimately took her life. There are many theories about why Winehouse turned to alcohol. Some believe that it was a way for her to cope with the pressures of fame.
She had it.
Others believe that she was self-medicating for undiagnosed mental illness. Mystery number 4. The suicide of Robin Williams.
You treat a disease, you win, you lose. You treat a person, I guarantee you'll win, no matter what the outcome.
Robin Williams was one of the most beloved and talented entertainers of all time. But his death in 2014 at the age of 63 remains an unsolved mystery. Williams was found dead in his home on August 11, 2014. The official cause of death was ruled to be suicide by hanging. However, we do not know the exact reason for his death. On August 11, 2014, Robin Williams' personal assistant, Rebecca Irwin Spencer, went to his home to check on him. She found him dead in his bedroom. Spencer called 911, but paramedics were unable to revive Williams. He was pronounced dead at the scene. An autopsy was performed on Williams' body on August 12, 2014. The official cause of death was ruled to be suicide by hanging. In the days and weeks following Williams' death, there was much speculation about the circumstances of his death. Some people believe that Williams may have been murdered, while others believe that he may have committed suicide accidentally. However, there is no evidence to support either of these theories. The official cause of death remains suicide by hanging. However, there are still many unanswered questions about Williams' death. Why did he take his own life? Was he suffering from depression or other mental health issues? Did he leave behind any notes or other messages? Were there any drugs or alcohol in his system at the time of his death? Mystery number 5. The Black Dahlia murder of Elizabeth Short. On January 15, 1947, the mutilated body of Elizabeth Short, a 22-year-old aspiring actress, was found in a vacant lot in Los Angeles, California. The murder, which came to be known as the Black Dahlia murder, shocked the city and remains unsolved to this day. Short's body was found bisected at the waist, with her breasts and genitalia mutilated. Her face was also slashed and her lips were drawn back in a grotesque smile. The killer had also placed her body in a pose that suggested she was being tortured. The Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, launched a massive investigation into Short's murder, but they were unable to identify or apprehend the killer. Over the years, there have been hundreds of suspects, but none of them have ever been definitively linked to the crime. There are many theories about who killed Elizabeth Short and why. Some believe that she was killed by a serial killer, while others believe that she was the victim of a random attack. There are also theories that she was killed by someone she knew, or that her murder was connected to the world of organized crime. Thank you for watching this video about the top 5 unsolved mysteries involving famous stars. These mysteries are some of the most fascinating and perplexing cases in Hollywood history. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos about mysteries, true crime, and other fascinating topics. And remember, Hollywood is a place of dreams, but it also has a dark side. There are many secrets hidden beneath the surface of the glamour and glitz.